Part 8. The Psychology of the Evil Eye. Gift lowered his phone. Gogo, is the evil eye real? Scientifically? The old woman considered this carefully. That's the right question to ask, my boy. Science can't prove that a look can literally cause harm through some mystical energy. But let me tell you what I think is real. She held up one finger. First, envy is real. Jealousy is real. These are powerful human emotions that can affect how people treat each other. If someone envies you, they might speak badly of you, sabotage your efforts, or treat you coldly. This creates real harm, even if it's not magical. A second finger went up. Second, the power of belief is real. If you believe you've been cursed, your anxiety and fear can make you sick. Psychologists call this the nocebo effect, the opposite of the placebo effect. Your mind can make your body unwell. A third finger. Third, protection rituals serve a real purpose. When you wear an amulet or perform a cleansing ritual, it gives you a sense of control and safety. This reduces anxiety and helps you feel more confident. That's real psychological benefit. Sarah nodded slowly. So it's like, the evil eye might not be real, but the feelings around it are real? Beautifully put, Mtwana. The evil eye is real as a cultural phenomenon, as a way humans have tried to understand and protect themselves from envy, misfortune, and the feeling that someone wishes them harm. Whether or not a look can literally curse you, the evil eye tradition teaches us important things. Like what? Philip asked. Like humility. Many evil eye traditions encourage people not to boast, not to show off, not to make others feel badly about their own fortune. That's good wisdom for living in community. Like gratitude, Faith added. Saying Masha'Allah or kenahora acknowledges that good fortune isn't just our own doing. Like compassion, Gogo said. Understanding that our success might make others feel pain helps us be more sensitive to others' feelings. Like unity, Gift suggested. These beliefs are found almost everywhere, which shows we're all human, all struggling with the same emotions. Gogo beamed at her grandchildren. You are all so wise. Yes, these traditions, whether we believe in them literally or not, teach us about human nature and how to live well together. Part 9. Modern Times and the Evil Eye. Today, Gogo continued, the evil eye belief continues strong in many parts of the world, even as we have smartphones and space stations. You'll see celebrities wearing hamsa jewelry. You'll see evil eye protection in trendy boutiques in New York and London. I've seen evil eye bracelets at the mall, Sarah exclaimed. Yes, it's become fashionable. Some people wear these symbols with full belief. Others wear them as jewelry without really thinking about the meaning. Some people from the cultures where these traditions originated feel uncomfortable seeing their sacred symbols treated as fashion trends. Rachel yawned, and Gogo stroked her hair gently. Getting sleepy, little one? We're almost done with the story. Social media has created a new kind of evil eye, Gift observed. People post about their success and immediately get hundreds of jealous eyes on them. Ari, you're right, Mfana. I've heard young people talk about this. They worry about posting good news because of all the envy it might attract. Some put the nazar emoji in their captions. Others say kenahora or Masha'Allah in their posts. The ancient fear finds new expression in the digital age. Faith laughed. My friend won't post about her new job until after she's started because she's worried about the evil eye. And is that fear serving her well? Gogo asked gently. Faith thought about it. I guess, it's teaching her humility and not to boast. But maybe it's also based on fear. That's the balance, my child. We can learn the lessons of these traditions humility, gratitude, sensitivity to other without being controlled by fear. We can acknowledge that envy exists and take reasonable precautions, without believing that a glance can destroy us. Part 10. The wisdom grandmother wants to share. Gogo Grace looked at each of her grandchildren in turn, her eyes full of love and concern for their futures. Let me tell you what I want you to take from this long story, my precious ones. First, people around the world, across thousands of years, have observed that envy causes harm. They may explain it differently as a curse, as bad energy, as negative spirits but they're observing something true. When someone is jealous of you, it affects the relationship and can lead to real problems. So the evil eye tradition teaches us to be aware of envy in ourselves and others. Second, humility and gratitude are protective. When we don't boast, when we acknowledge that our blessings come from God or fortune or our community and not just our own brilliance, we reduce others' envy and we stay grounded ourselves. This is wisdom, not superstition. Third, compassion matters. If you understand that your success might cause pain to someone struggling, you can be more thoughtful. You can share your joy without making others feel badly. You can celebrate while being sensitive. Fourth, community and tradition connect us. These beliefs have been passed down from grandmothers to grandchildren for thousands of years, across every culture. They connect you to your ancestors and to the human family. Honor these traditions even as you think critically about them. Fifth, protection is a human need. Whether you wear a nazar, say a prayer, carry an amulet, or simply practice mindfulness and positive thinking, seeking protection against harm is natural. Do what makes you feel safe and grounded, while respecting that others may do it differently. Sixth, don't live in fear. Yes, envy exists. Yes, bad things happen. But don't let fear of the evil eye or of anything else keep you from living fully, celebrating your successes, and sharing your joy. Life is for living, not for hiding. Rachel had fallen asleep on Gogo's lap, her small hand still clutching the blue nazar bead from Mrs. Patel. The other children sat quietly, absorbing their grandmother's words. One more thing, Gogo said softly. Different beliefs don't have to compete. Mrs. Patel can give Rachel her nazar. You can have learned prayers from church. Our ancestors used traditional African protections. Your Jewish friends say kenahora. Your Muslim classmates say Masha'Allah. These are all responses to the same human experiences, and they can all coexist. Philip spoke up. So we don't have to believe in the evil eye exactly, but we can respect the belief and learn from it. Exactly, Mfana. And if you ever receive a protection charm from someone like Mrs. Patel, receive it with gratitude and respect. She's sharing something precious from her tradition, wishing you well. Gift turned off his phone's recording. This is going to be the best culture project ever. Thanks, Gogo. Can you tell us more stories next week? Sarah asked hopefully. Gogo Grace smiled. I have a lifetime of stories, Mtwana Wam. And I'll share them all with you, bit by bit. But now, let's get this little one to bed, she said, gesturing to the sleeping Rachel. Faith, Gift, can you help me stand up without waking her? As the grandchildren helped Gogo to her feet and began preparing to head home for dinner, they each felt a little wiser, a little more connected to the vast human family that stretched across continents and centuries. Faith gently took the nazar bead from Rachel's hand and fastened it to the little girl's backpack. For protection, she whispered, half joking but half serious. Masha'Allah, Gift said with a grin. Kenahora, added Philip. Sarah made the sign of the cross. And God bless us too. Gogo Grace watched them with tears of joy in her eyes. Her grandchildren understood. They could hold their own beliefs while respecting others. They could think critically while staying connected to tradition. They could live in the modern world while honoring ancient wisdom. Go well, my children, she said in her native language. Go well, and remember, the best protection against the evil eye is a pure heart, humble spirit, and gratitude for every blessing. As they filed out into the evening, each grandchild carried something different from the story. Faith carried questions about psychology and culture. Gift carried recordings and ideas for his project. Philip carried curiosity about human nature. Sarah carried comfort in knowing that people everywhere sought protection. And Rachel, still sleeping, carried Mrs. Patel's nazar bead and the love of a grandmother who told stories that spanned the world. And in living rooms and around cooking fires, in city apartments and village homes, in every corner of the globe, other grandmothers were telling similar stories, passing down similar wisdom, protecting the next generation not just with amulets and prayers but with knowledge, love, and the understanding that we are all connected in our hopes and fears, our joys and our struggles, our need for protection and our power to protect each other. The end. Author's note: This story represents beliefs and practices from many cultures around the world. While the evil eye tradition is genuinely found in nearly all these cultures, specific practices vary greatly within regions and communities. This story is meant to educate and inspire curiosity about global cultural traditions, not to provide a definitive anthropological account. Readers are encouraged to learn more about specific cultural practices from practitioners and experts within those traditions.